isn't that, Travis? Ryan? Isn't that... Yeah, that is. That's the guy that saved me from the horde of walkers. Guys, hold your fire, hold your fire, okay? Don't shoot, okay, buddy, stay back, I don't know. Hey, he hasn't raised his crossbow, nor does he seem threatened. I see, I can't believe I didn't recognize the helicopter. I see you fixed my helicopter. I did. I figured you may want it back. Sorry, I never got to thank you, you know, for saving me. It's not very often I get to meet new people. Now that you've got your helicopter back, I'd appreciate if I could take my raft. If you still have it. Okay, I just need to get this straight. I didn't recognize you at first, because when we met you, you looked completely different. I was wearing a mask. Well, I mean, I kind of figured that, considering you were kind of like dressed up as a bird or something. Well, I mean, if you want, rather than taking your raft back to your island, if you're still there, you could stay here. I'd rather not. I have friends to get back to. I thought you were alone on that island. I was. But I have multiple friends on multiple different islands. Oh. Well, maybe you could stay just a little while. You know, get yourself back on your feet and then go? I'll stay, but only for a day. Then I'm taking my raft and going home. Okay, Duck. Duck will do. Okay then, Duck. Welcome, I guess. This place doesn't really have a name yet, but welcome. Hey Rick. Ryan, you know this guy? Yeah, he saved me from a horde of walkers a while back. It's a long story. And he may have saved you, but you don't even know his name. Now you're letting him stay here? Rick, he'll only be here for a day, it's fine. That's a day too long. He could be working with Kane for all we know. Rick, come on, he's been alone on an island for, I don't know, forever. He just said he had friends. How do you know that Kane isn't his friend? He said they live on other islands. Just because he said something doesn't make it true. Exactly. And it doesn't make it false, either. I'd like him to be watched 24/7. You understand? Why? What's he gonna do? I don't know. Maybe he'll kill us. And why exactly would he do that? Because he could be working for Kane. You're not seeing the picture here. So he's automatically guilty for something that we don't know. Yes. We'll keep him in a cell until he leaves tomorrow. Well then, if you're talking like that, he might as well just leave today then. Yeah, he might as well. Oh yeah, I figured I'd point out while we're talking about people leaving. Gregory and his group are leaving today too. And why's that? Gregory wants to make a deal with the Saviors. Get his community back. Well, I wish him luck with that. Your friend can either stay, but be under 24/7 watch, or go right now. Rick, I honestly don't care. Ask him what he wants to do. I got an answer for him. He's probably gonna want to leave. You know that? I don't get it. You've got God knows how many people aiming a gun at him from every different angle. Not from behind, but I mean, you got Steven aiming a flamethrower, Stephanie aiming a Glock, Travis isn't aiming his gun because he knows who the guy is, and then you got all of these guns. You got more Glocks and more M4s, sniper rifles. Jamie, you're not aiming yours, but Clem is aiming a trench gun, and you got RPKs, and The poor guy feels threatened, and if you hadn't noticed, he hadn't even raised his weapon. He has an MP5K too, you know that, right? And he hasn't aimed that at you, but you've aimed every last gun you have at him. Ever thought about that? Whatever. Speak to him. I'm sure he'll probably want to leave, but it's not up to me. He might want to stay and be under 24/7 watch, but it's completely up to him. I can't make that kind of decision. Anyway, Duck, welcome. Sorry about these guys. They're a bunch of idiots, but you got a decision to make. It's completely... Oh, sorry about that. It's completely up to you what you choose to do, I guess. I mean... But I think, honestly, it's probably... I don't know. Maybe you want just a nice warm bed to stay in, and it doesn't you don't really care if you're under 24/7 watch, or you might as well just leave, you know, because these people, they're not bad people. We just had some run-ins with some very bad people, and we're kind of a little bit on edge, you know. You know, I don't think you're working with this guy. I don't think you would be, considering you've been on that island for that long, but you can understand why these guys are a little bit nervous. So decision's completely up to you. I don't mind what you do. You can stay and be under watch, or you can leave. I mean, your boat's there. You've obviously got gasoline in there. It's completely fine. All right, just make a decision and don't try anything, because these people will put a bullet in you, and we don't want that. So I'll leave you be to make a decision. Rick, speak to him. Everyone lower your guns, okay? Just speak to him, Rick, okay? Speak to him. You don't need to point any weapons. Just speak, okay? Like a normal human being, rather than making him guilty for something that may not be true, okay? I'm gonna get going. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Travis, try and talk him out of it, okay? I mean, the guy could be working with Kane for all we know. I mean, I haven't seen him in so long, but I don't see why he would be working with Kane. If he's been on that island that entire time fixing my helicopter, I don't see how he would have got time to meet up with Callum and kill everyone. I don't think... He didn't seem like the kind of guy to do that, you know. He seems like he doesn't find people very often, and when he does, I don't think he's going to go around waving weapons in their face, you know. I don't know. It's completely up to him, you know. I don't know. He might not want to stay. He might want to leave, or just get up on his feet. I don't know, but... Gabby, it is a helicopter, by the way. I know the guy that's flying it, and it's actually my helicopter. Jay, you know the guy too. You know that guy back in... When we crashed after, you... Actually, when we first met you, and you were in that prison with Emily, that's when, you remember, when we crashed in the helicopter in that jungle, and there was that guy that saved me? Yeah, it's him. It's that guy that's flying... that flew the helicopter, and he's here. It's a long story. You can go and speak to him if you want. The guys want to put him under complete watch, like 24/7 watch, put him in a prison cell. And personally, I don't want to do that, but Travis is going to try and speak to him. You should probably go and try and speak to him as well, because you saw what happened. So Emily would speak to him if she was here, but you know, she's not. But yeah, just try and speak to him, you know, just try and talk him out of doing or making any rash decisions that don't really need to be made.